Today we're diving into the top 10 most rare and valuable UK Queen Elizabeth to 20p coins, and trust me, some of these could be worth hundreds or even thousands of pounds. From shocking mint errors to low mintage treasures, these aren't just pocket change, they're hidden gold mines waiting to be discovered. There's one elusive British coin from 1980 to a rare error to OP coin that has taken the coin collecting world by storm. Known to a few and hunted by many, this coin is hiding in plain sight, waiting to make someone incredibly rich. In this video, we're diving deep into the 1982 UK Elizabeth to 20 new pence coin, a true modern rarity. From its error origin to the jaw-dropping values it's reaching in auctions, history. The 20p 20 pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982 as part of a broader modernization of British currency. Unlike previous denominations, however, in 1982, the term new pence was technically outdated. It had been used since decimalization in 1971 to distinguish decimal coins from the older system. By 1982, new pence was supposed to be phased out and replaced with just 20 pence, but then came a twist. Value of the 1980 to new pence error coin. This is where things get truly exciting. The 1980 to 20 new pence error coin is among the rarest and most valuable decimal error coins in UK history. Because of its mysterious origins and undocumented release, very few are known to exist. Some say fewer than 10 examples have been authenticated. This extreme scarcity has driven up demand and prices. Private collectors have reportedly offered between £1,000 and £5,000 for examples in very fine or uncirculated condition. In one private auction, a collector allegedly paid over £10,000 for a near-perfect example, setting a record for a post-decimal error coin. There have been rumors of offers exceeding £50,000 in coin dealer circles for verified specimens, though these claims are harder to verify publicly. And here's the kicker: if the Royal Mint ever confirms the full story behind this error, or if a collector proves it was a trial run or insider strike, the value could skyrocket into the hundreds of thousands, even approaching £1 million for the right beer. Just like the 1933 penny or the 2009 Kew Gardens 50p, this coin has crossed over from numismatics into the realm of myth and legend. It's more than a coin, it's a mystery, a story, and a symbol of collecting perfection. The 1983 UK Elizabeth to 20 new pence coin, and it has stunned collectors with its extreme rarity and staggering value. In this video, we'll unravel the shocking mystery behind the 1983 error to OP, a coin that wasn't supposed to exist. With values rising in the 5-figure range and expert predictions pushing even higher, this is the kind of coin that could change your life overnight. 1983 new pence to OP coin value, ultra low mintage. Historical error, high demand in both UK and international markets. And, of course, the collector buzz surrounding it. In 2011, a verified specimen was privately sold for £5,000, even in only moderately circulated condition. In 2020, rumors surfaced that a London-based collector offered £10,000 for a near-mint example, though the seller refused to part with it. A certified uncirculated specimen, should one ever reach a public auction, could be worth £20,000 to £50,000, depending on condition. Some industry insiders speculate that if fewer than 5 confirmed examples ever surface, the value could one day exceed £100,000. Even climbing into the 7-figure range if the story is officially endorsed by the Royal Mint as a minting error or unauthorized issue. Let that sink in. A simple 20 pence coin potentially worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a small fortune. And remember, most people wouldn't even notice the difference. That's the magic. If you spot the words new pence on a 1983 20p coin, you might just be staring at your retirement fund. Numismatic context and comparisons. To understand the 1983 error's significance, let's put it in perspective with other famous British coins. 1933 penny, worth over £100,000, only a handful were struck for ceremonial purposes. 2009 Kew Gardens 50pa, worth £100 to £800 due to its low mintage and unique design. 1983 to be new pence error, also very rare, worth £500 to £1,200, but not as extreme as the 20p version. The 1983 20p new pence error is arguably rarer than all of them, simply because it shouldn't exist. The Royal Mint has never officially acknowledged striking them, creating an air of mystery that drives collector value even higher. In short, it's a legendary coin. If confirmed and authenticated, this coin could challenge the top-tier values of the rarest UK coins ever minted. What if I told you that a simple 20 pence coin from 1987 could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of pounds? Sounds unbelievable. Well, hold on to your seats, because there's a shocking truth behind the 1987 Elizabeth II OP Error coin that very few people know about. History. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982 to fill a gap between the 10p and 50p coins. Its heptagonal, seven-sided shape made it distinctive and easy to handle. The coin featured Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin, and the Crown Tudor Rose on the reverse, by William Gardner. This rumored 1987 new pence to OP coin has become the stuff of modern coin collecting legend. Let's look at what makes it so incredibly rare. So is the 1987 20p new pence error real? There have been whispers of private collections, a Royal Mint trial run, and even Mint employee leaks. Until one is certified, this coin straddles the line between numismatic myth and potential million-pound discovery. If it's real and authenticated, it could easily be worth 6 to 7 figures. Let's explore the value next. 1987 new pence to OP coin value. Because the 1987 new pence error is unconfirmed and shrouded in mystery, its value potential is enormous, especially if just one or two coins can be officially authenticated. Let's break down the projected values based on expert collector estimates. If only one exists and it's authenticated by a third-party grader, like in GC or PCGS, it could be valued at £250,000 to £1 million, similar to how the 1933 penny and Edward VIII sovereign have reached astronomical prices. If 2 to 5 examples are found, the coin could fetch £20,000 to £100,000 depending on condition, rarity confirmation, and media attention. A lower-grade specimen, if authenticated, could still fetch £5,000 to £25,000. Why so valuable? Die mismatches are some of the rarest known errors in coin history. A 1987 new pence to OP would represent a complete breakdown in mint protocol. The coin would not be listed in official records, making it more mysterious and more collectible. Error coins from later decimal years are much rarer than their pre-decimal counterparts. To put it simply, even if just one real 1987 new pence to OP is confirmed, it would instantly become one of the most valuable coins in British history. And imagine someone might have one right now, sitting unnoticed in a drawer, coin jar, or inherited collection. It could even be you. The 1987 new pence to OP error would belong in the top 5 most valuable UK coins of all time, comparable to these legendary examples. 1933 George V penny, only 7 known. Sells for over £100,000. Edward VIII sovereign, never circulated. Sold privately for £1 million plus. 1983 2p new pence error. Sells between £500 and £1,200. 2008 undated 20p error. Found in circulation. Valued up to £500. The humble 1989 UK 20 new pence could be hiding in your change, drawer, or old coin jar. But wait. Not just any 1989 20pa, we're talking about the rare error versions of this coin. Some of these elusive to OP error coins have sold for hundreds, others for thousands of pounds. The 1989 to OP coin. What makes it special? On the surface, the 1989 UK to OP coin may look like any ordinary piece of change. But for numismatists and savvy collectors, 1989 stands out for two key reasons. A low mintage year. While 1989 is not the lowest mintage year overall, it's still considered relatively scarce in high grades, especially in brilliant uncirculated B condition. Most coins were used in circulation, making perfect specimens hard to come by. B. The error varieties. Now here's where the excitement really begins. Several error versions of the 1989 to OP coin have been discovered by collectors and dealers. These error coins are highly prized because they were either most rare 1989 UK to OP error coin. Here are some of the known or rumored error varieties from 1989 to look out for. Misaligned die error. Some misaligned coins have sold for £150 to £500, depending on severity and condition. Double strike error. 1989 20p coins with this error could fetch £1,000 to £3,000 in auctions, if verified by third-party graders. Clipped planchette error, especially if clean and well-defined, could command prices upwards of £500 to £2,000 depending on the collector market. Mule error, the holy grail. No confirmed 1989 mule errors have surfaced yet, but if one is ever found, it could easily fetch tens of thousands, or even over £100,000 at auction, just like the 2008 mule 20p coin. Market value of rare 1989 20p coins. Let's break down the potential value, based on recent market listings, auctions, and collector interest. Double strike error EF, or higher £500 to £3,000. Clipped planchette error VF, or higher £300 to £2,000. Hypothetical mule error verified, and graded £50,000 to £100,000 plus. Could a simple 20 pence coin from 1990 sitting in your pocket be worth thousands, or even millions of pounds? You won't believe the shocking truth about this seemingly ordinary coin. Rare errors, historical minting mistakes, and collector demand have pushed its value into the stratosphere. Stay with us till the end of the video. The 1990 20p coin. What makes it special? Now let's fast forward to the 1990 UK 20p coin, a year that on the surface doesn't seem extraordinary. Over 123 million 20p coins were struck in 1990. So why is this coin now creating such a buzz among collectors? Because not all 1990 coins were created equal. A small number of 1990 dated 20p coins were struck with major minting errors that dramatically increase their value today. These error coins are so rare that only a few examples are known to exist, and collectors are willing to pay eye-watering sums to own one. The types of 1990 error 20p coins: off-center strike error, value £500 to £1,000 depending on severity. Double strike error, value £750 of £5,000. Mule error ultra rare, estimated value, if confirmed, £20,000, £100,000 plus. Misaligned die clash, ghosting, value £200, £1,500. Real auction values of 1990 error coins. Some eye-popping examples of actual sales include a 1990 off-center 20p sold on eBay for £1,500 in 2021. A 1990 double strike 20p certified by NGC sold privately for £3,000. A possible mule coin unverified was listed for over £25,000. Collectors across the UK, and even internationally, are now actively searching through their jars of coins in hopes of finding a fortune. Why error coins are so valuable? Here's why these coins command such high prices. Scarcity. Minting errors are rare, especially those that escape into circulation. Historical curiosity. Each error tells a story about minting technology. Collector demand. Error coins are a niche market with serious buyers. Authenticity. When certified, they become verified assets that can increase in value. Aesthetic uniqueness. Unlike regular coins, each error is visually distinct. What looks like ordinary pocket change might just be hiding the rarest UK 20p error coin, minted in 1989, a coin so scarce that collectors around the globe are searching for it. In today's video, we're unlocking the secret world of 1993 year 20p errors, minting mistakes so rare even the Royal Mint never officially acknowledged them. We'll explore real authenticated sales and expert valuations. How you can check your coins and potentially uncover a hidden fortune worth from £500 up to £100,000 or more. Here are the known or rumored types of error 1989 20p coins: copper nickel mistakes, wrong metal blanks. One such 1990 overseas territory 20p was struck on a wrong metal blank and sold for £1,400 at auction. Yorkshire Post. If a 1993 20p exists with such a mistake, it could be extremely rare, possibly unique, and worth thousands. Off-center strikes. These coins show parts of the design cut off or shifted to one side. In 1989 coins, a strong off-center strike with date and portrait intact could be worth £150 to £3,500, depending on severity, double strikes, or die clashes. A faint second image or doubled lettering indicates the coin was struck more than once. Known examples for 1989 may fetch £100 to £1,500, sometimes more if dramatic. Clipped planchet error. A die punches part of the edge incompletely, leaving a flat or clipped section. A clean clipped planchet on a 1989 2OP may command £300 to £2,000, depending on condition. Mule errors extremely rare. That error sold for thousands, initially up to £7,000, £10,000, before value normalized to £50, £100 range. Changechecker.org, reddit.com, Wikipedia. A true 1993 20p mule, if it even exists, could feasibly be worth tens of thousands of pounds, perhaps even £50,000 to £100,000 or more, especially if authenticated. Estimated values from hundreds to six figures. Here's a quick guide based on known markets and precedents in other years. Off-center strike EF plus to £150 to £3,500. Double strike, die clash EF, £0 to £100 to £1,500. Clipped planchetini £300 to £1,000. Wrong metal copper-plated verified £5,000 to £30,000 plus. Hypothetical mule error certified, unique £50,000 to £100,000 plus potentially more. We're revealing the rarest possible error variants of the 2001 Elizabeth to 20 pence coin errors, so unusual that even most serious collectors have never seen one. This isn't about normal circulated coins, we're diving into MIS struck, mule, and wrong planchet pieces that could turn 20 pence into a treasure trove. In this video, you'll learn the history and mintage details of the 2001 20 pence coin. The rare error types that make one of these coins potentially worth £500, £5,000, or even £100,000 plus. The real examples known to collectors. Why error coins from 2001 can be ultra-valuable. For example, the 2008 undated 20p mule coins, minted in error, sold for up to £7,100 before value stabilized around £50, £100, THISISMONE. Y.co.uk. Rare wrong metal coins, like 2000 dated 2OP struck on penny plankets, have fetched to £100 on platforms like eBay. Checkyourchange.co.uk. So even for a high mintage year like 2001, a single authenticated error piece could soar well beyond face value. Types of rare 2001 20p error coins and estimated values. Wrong planchet errors, considering similar cases in other years, have sold for £200 to £1,400 plus. A 2001 wrong planchet 20p could plausibly fetch £5,000 to £30,000 plus, if authenticated. Opening parenthesis, checkyourchange.co.uk. Off-center strike errors. A well-centered date and clear portrait combined with a substantial MIS strike could be worth £300 to £3,000, depending on severity and visibility. Double strike or die clash errors are clearly visible and collectible. Values range from £200 to £1,500, depending on clarity. Wikipedia, The Sun. Clipped planchet or partial strikes, leaving flat edges or missing raised surfaces. Clean examples from 2001 could attract £300 to £2,000 plus, particularly if well preserved. Mule errors ultra rare. Hypothetical, there is no documented 2001 20p mule, but if one were ever found and verified, it could command six-figure prices. Similar to the undated 20p from 2008, which sold for thousands at auction, before values normalized. Opening parenthesis, THISISMONE, Y.co.uk. SOURASHTRA.edu.com. Estimated potential value table. Off-center strike EFO £300 to £3,000. Double strike. Clash vote £100 to £1,500. Clipped planchet VFO £300 to £2,000. Wrong planchet copper etc. verified. Minted £5,000 to £30,000 plus. Hypothetical mule error certified and unique £50,000 to £100,000 plus. Similarly, wrong metal or mule coins from other years fetched hundreds to thousands. As demand grows and as untouched jars yield fewer unsearched coins, 2001 error variants, if validated, could join the ranks of six-figure collectible coins, especially under high-quality grading and auction exposure. What if I told you that a normal-looking 2003 UK 20 pence coin tucked away in your drawer could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of pounds or more? It sounds impossible, but stay with me. Because today, we're uncovering the rarest possible mint errors of the 2003 Elizabeth to 20 new pence coin mistakes, so unusual, most collectors haven't seen them. The history and mintage of the 2003 20 pence. The rare error types that could make your coin worth £500, £5,000, or even £100,000 plus. Actual real-world examples and market prices. A step-by-step guide to checking your own coins. Why 2003 error coins can be extremely valuable, even in a high mintage year. Mint-made errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped plankets, wrong metal blanks, or mules can transform an ordinary coin into a prized collector's piece. While the Royal Mint doesn't officially catalog many modern errors, collectors have found examples from every year including 2003 that fetch hundreds to thousands of pounds. Compared to better-known errors like the 2008 Undated 20p Mule, unsought, but once sold for thousands, before dropping to £40, £100, these 2003 anomalies remain under the radar, making discovery even more thrilling. Types of rare and hypothetical 2003 20p errors. Off-center strike error. A strong, well-struck off-center 2003 coin with full date and portrait intact might be worth £300 to £3,500, depending on severity and appeal. Double strike. Die clash. If the coin is struck twice or suffers die clash, it may show duplicated images or design shadows. Clear examples can fetch to £100 to £1,500 plus. Clipped planchet error. If a blank is miscut, coins may have flat or incomplete edges. A clean 2003 clipped planchet, especially if lightly circulated or uncirculated, might reach £300 to £2,000 plus. Wrong metal blank error. Similar errors in other years have sold for between £200 and £1,400. A confirmed 2003 wrong metal error could be worth £5,000 to £30,000 plus. Especially if unique, mule errors ultra rare, hypothetical. While no known 2003 mule is documented, if one emerged and was authenticated, it could command 5-figure or even 6-figure sums, rivaling the 2008 Undated 20p Mule anomaly. Off-center strike EFO £300 to £3,500 plus. Double strike. Clash vote £100 to £1,500 plus. Clipped PLA and CHETV FO £300 to £2,000 plus. Wrong metal blank verified and unique £5,000 to £30,000 plus. Hypothetical mule error certified, unique £50,000 to £100,000 plus or more. Unsearched coins dwindles. Condition and uniqueness matter even more. Professional publicity can push prices higher. Some once-unknown coins have soared to £50,000 or more once authenticated and verified.